What, the piano? Yeah. Oh, I have no idea. I got it.
Go.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I would like for you all to put yourselves on mute. My name is Caprice Jones. I'm the Executive Director of the Founding Youth Program, and I'm delighted to join you all today virtually for another celebration of our participants. Their accomplishments have been immense. During a time where we all as human beings are facing detrimental thought processes of what's going to happen tomorrow or next year, they have still stood firm in their commitments to themselves of bettering themselves today for tomorrow. So I'd like to take this time now to spotlight some of our participants. We have a video that's going to show some of our participants giving their acknowledgments of what they've been getting out of the program thus far. Give us a few seconds. It's our first time ever doing this virtually. We usually do it in person.
So Tia, you passed phase 1. You get a certificate for it. Could you tell me what you've learned over the time you was working on your goal?
I've learned that I can accomplish goals, and that it's never too late to start making goals and accomplishing them, and that if you think positive, then positive things happen.
What is one thing that basically really was an impact for your life during these 60 days?
Just a knowledge of myself, and more self-awareness and keeping appointments. I had problems with all that, and I didn't have any really ambition to change any of that until, I feel like I can actually accomplish stuff now. I have, I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere by myself, and I would get so far and I'd go backwards. Now I feel like I'm completing the whole step to becoming better.
And what made you want to come to the Founding Youth Program?
Because I'm not sure, I wasn't even exactly sure what they did, but I heard it a lot, and I seen people that coming from there, and when you were down the street, I seen a lot of people, and I knew people, and it just seemed like they helped people be better, happier. It was a positive force.
Do you think you accomplished that within 60 days of that relationship building?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, will you be going on to phase 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We look forward to being with you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sheree. I'm from Chicago, originally from there, but I lived in Dubuque for almost 3 years. What I got out of the Partners of Change is everything. It's the best program I could ever have in my life, and being in after the change, after all of that, it's a beautiful feeling to gain more support, dealing with everything I've been dealing with for the last 3 years. So I gained a lot.
Does that sound like
I'm been involved for almost 3 years now. So yeah, it's a good feeling. And I thank Caprice for even having me in the program. And I got in the program due to my son, because he was in the program with me. I was in there with him, so I ended up sticking with it. So it was a very good feeling.
My name is Deshaun Drummond, and I'm here through NICC partnership with the Founding Youth Program. And a couple things that they taught me was how to get ready for a job interview, with what to wear, what type of questions to ask. Another thing, to look up the company that's interviewing me, look up and tell my strengths and weaknesses. Another thing that the Fountain of Youth have taught me was how to channel my anger and how to become a better person in society, and just a better person and better man throughout my life for me and for my family.
Ready as I'll ever be. Oh, okay. I just wanted to say that I've been working on my health and wellness and through the Fountain of Youth and help me set better goals for myself and the nutrition and stuff like that. And then with my career and job development type stuff, they help me with the resumes and help me to find a job. And now that I got a job at Walmart, I said they're helping me with working on my finances and trying to save up money and do better at that kind of stuff.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing?
I'm good.
So I wanted to ask you a couple questions real quick. So you in post-partisan change, you completed the first 3 phases of partisan change. Now you're in post-partisan change. And so how's your life been going?
It's been going really well.
What you been learning?
I've been learning to believe in myself, to have self-confidence, and I've been learning to be a good friend to others, to help others, and to help in my community.
You've been working on driving?
Yes.
How's that going?
That's going really well.
Okay, so you were scared to learn how to drive years ago, right?
Yes.
Hey, have you overcome your fears now?
Getting there.
Okay.
It's a long process. There's challenges, but I'm working on it. It's gotten better. There's still a lot of work.
And you've been doing some work in the community with your ally, which is Barb, right?
Yes.
How that's going?
Going really well.
Okay. Well, thank you, Crystal, and keep on keeping on, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Patrick Henry, and my goal was career and professional development, and I am happy that I got this opportunity to work with and get this job through the Fountain of Youth and be able to work at Spawn and Rose and through their internship, and my life is a lot better than it was because I hit rock bottom, and then now it's going up, and now my next goal is financial literacy. It's important to me because I have a bad habit of spending money I don't have, and then I have none when I need it. So it's something that's going to help me in the future.
And where you work at again?
Spawn and Rose.
Awesome. Patrick, you're doing amazing. Keep it up.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn. I did complete phase 3, and I am postpartum change in education. And since I started with Fountain of Youth, I came a long way in about a year, going even up now, getting ready to go into Loras College to become a psychologist. And I do various types of advocacy for people and go around the community being a help to them and just showing different forms of love for people. And Fountain of Youth helped me to come into a lot of that because a lot of it I came into the view very broken from a situation I really couldn't adhere to. And they helped me to not be so broken and move forward. And they are a caring group.
Hi guys, it's January. So checking in, as you know, I finished Partners in Change and now I'm in post Partners in Change. Everything's going good. I'm working at Popeyes. I became manager. I moved my children back here, and now I'm working on getting a car and getting more in tune with my financial stability. So I'm working on that. Pretty much in the next year, half a year, I want to buy a new car, and I'm working on financing a house.
I'm very happy for the outcomes that my participants are experiencing in their life. I also I want to thank those who helped them along the way, mentors and allies, different partnerships that helps them through different processes. And I'd like to take this time to introduce one of our board members. Her name is Jan Powers.
Good morning, everybody. I had a little technical difficulty. One of my goals in 2021 is to learn how to use technology better. So anyway, Caprice mentioned that I'm a board member. I've been on the board for almost a year now. So I didn't know anything about the Fountain of Youth, really. I mean, I didn't really understand just how many people the Fountain of Youth reaches, and how many different programs there are. And so when Caprice asked me to talk for a few minutes today, I'm like, well, what should I say? And really, as I've listened to the videos and to those of you who've talked in person, like you've basically said, you have said some really powerful things. What I heard, just writing stuff down from the videos, I heard the word better numerous times. I'm better now. I feel improved. I feel like I know how to set a goal and achieve it. And another thing that I heard frequently was that you now are helping others. And I think that's just so much a part of what the Fountain of Youth does is helping the community grow and move forward. That was another big word that I heard. So anyway, congratulations to the 11 of you who are in this celebration today. 28 people joined in 2020. 28 people joined the program. I just think that's awesome. And 11 of you are graduates. So I think everybody on here needs to like give a big high five and clap. I think it's just amazing, and keep it up. It is so inspiring. Caprice, back to you. Oh, you're on mute, Caprice.
Thank you, Jen. I also like to take this time to point out that we also, in addition to the participants that joined in 2020, there was multiple other participants joining through our other program called Community and Change.
Yeah.
And so for 2020, we basically had, I believe, over 75 different people that basically passed our participation of Partners in Change as well as Community and Change. So we had 78 participants in all. Now I'd like to turn it over now to Mr. Keynote Speaker, Joe Hearn, CEO of Dupaco Credit Union and partner with the Fountain Youth Program.
Hey, thanks, Caprice. I just want to thank you for inviting me to address this distinguished group of Fountain Youth participants. Through your tenacity, your commitment, you've accomplished another important milestone in your impactful journey in this great program. And I just want to say personally, I'm proud of you. Team Dupaco is proud of you. I want you to keep up the great work. I just want to compliment Caprice and his staff for what they're doing, their dedication to serving the folks in the program. Caprice, good job. You're serving with heart and smart. I think that's important. You're doing a wonderful job, you and your whole team. You know, I'm blessed to be CEO of a credit union that's led by an unpaid volunteer group board of directors. And Fountain of Youth has the same thing, unpaid volunteer board of directors. So I have to give a shout out to Jan Powers, Board Chair Waterman, and the entire Fountain of Youth board, all volunteers putting yourselves out there, committing your time in order to help guide this organization forward. And one board member is Michelle Beckwire, is a key member of Team DePaco. So kudos to you all. You're doing a wonderful job. Keep it up. I just want to say from a DePaco perspective, we're proud to play a small part in this tremendously impactful program. Working together with the Fountain of Youth DePaco and the Fountain of Youth leverage the best of each organization. And our partnership in skills, work, life, and money skills for people at any age to sustain habits of success. And we can help break the cycle of generational poverty and more effectively empower folks to improve their lifetime economic and social well-being. But I can go on and on. You already know enough about the program. We're here to talk about these 11 dedicated individuals who have achieved another important milestone towards achieving their highest potential. And that's what this is all about. So I was blessed to be able to see the video in advance, and I was moved. And I feel compelled to comment back to the folks that I saw and the others in the program. I just want to say, Tia, I'm going to tell you, you're spot on. You can accomplish your goals, and it's never too late to set them. So you keep that up. Cherie, you talked about entering the program with your son and sticking to it. I just think that's a tremendous example for your son, and you can be very proud. You mentioned coming to Dubuque from Chicago. I hope that means you're a Cubs fan like me. Deshaun, I understand you were the first participant to go through the program with NICC, and I just want to give you kudos for blazing a new trail. And my heart is warmed when I hear you say how this program is helping you become a better person. That's tremendous. You keep it up. Cora, congratulations. You honed your interview skills. You got the job at Walmart, and your career's ahead of you. And you can really be proud of yourself. And I just wanted to say, shameless plug, Team DePaco is here. We want to help you with your savings goals through our savings match program. So, Crystal, you talked about believing in yourself, self-confidence, being a good friend to others, and working in the community. And I just admire your concern for helping others. And I think that's so admirable. And I sure hope you're finding it personally rewarding. I think you will. And kudos to you. And good luck with your driving lessons. Hey, Patrick, congratulations on your career with Spahn and Rose. I love to hear you say that things just keep getting better and better for you. It just shows that you're on the way. And I think it says an awful lot about you, young man, that you got Dave Davey, the boss from Spahn and Rose, is going to be making a few comments. So you're on the radar, you're on the path, keep it up. Brooklyn, you talked about moving forward, showing love and advocacy for people. And I think these traits are going to serve you extremely well as you study psychology at Loras College this fall. So amazing. And I just want to say I'm a proud Duhawk alum. So go Duhawks and go Brooklyn. January, you can be really proud of your manager's role at Popeyes. And there's a lot of responsibility with that. And as an aside, I had a Popeyes fish sandwich last night for Lent. It was good. So the team's doing a great job over there. Congratulations to you. And Team DePaco's here, again, to help you with your goals towards that house and car. Matthew was not on the video, but I understand he was dependable, hardworking in the program, and that commitment helped him land a new job. So great job, Matthew. Kelsey completed 3 phases of the program, is going into the post-partners program as she's preparing for the birth of a new child. So that's just the dedication there, the commitment to improvement for herself and her family. I love it. It's great courage and introspection. And Clarence went through the program. Clarence, way to put your mind towards setting goals and taking those steps to renew your driver's license. This is the kind of persistence. I want you to keep it up. And you should be proud because you're making your life better and improving those around you. That's what it's all about. So to wrap this up, I could go on all day. I just love this program. I love you all for what you're doing. I just want to congratulate all the participants. You're achieving other milestones towards reaching your highest potential. It's before you. And I just want you to encourage you to keep up the great work. You're on the path. And you are not alone. You've got the Fountain of Youth team. You've got Team DePaco. You've got all the other partners. You've got Dave Davies. You got the whole program behind you, supporting you. We want to be there for you to keep you moving forward. So we're there. Keep that in mind. And just the other thing to keep in mind is, in life, it's not always easy. But I want to tell you, when you can accomplish the hard things, sometimes that's the most rewarding. So just keep moving forward, stay the course, continue to apply what you're learning, through the Fountain of Youth. And I'm going to tell you, for each and every one of you, the best is yet to come. So onward and upward. And thank you.
You rock, Joe. You're amazing.
Thanks all. You all are. This is great. You people are great.
Caprice, you're on mute.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, technology. I'm learning it every day. So, Joe, you did an amazing keynote speech today, man. I really appreciate you, man. And we really appreciate the support that DUPACO gives to the entire Dubuque community, as well as a partnership with the Fountain Youth through DUPACO. Thank you, man. We appreciate you. And also, I'd like to take this time to introduce our next speaker, which is a good friend of mine. I met him a few years ago. And ever since we met, he's been supportive of the Fountain Youth program. Actually, he's been an actual trailblazer in a dream that the Fountain Youth had since the inception of this organization. We wanted to be able to give individuals an opportunity for a hand up with a career as a job first that can transition into a career, because you have to crawl before you walk in anything in life. And that way you appreciate the process and the journey.
For the Fountain of Youth, it was new for us. And nothing that we do, Patrick, whether it's on your side or whether it's on our side from Spawn and Rose's perspective, nothing that we do is ever going to be without some bumps. But you know what, Patrick? Thank you for standing in there, and thank you for going about your business in the right way. We appreciate that. We appreciate the job you do. When you come over the bridge and you see that big Spawn and Rose building sitting there, and you get to the foot of the bridge and you see Spawn and Rose lumber sitting there, you realize since 1904, we've been a part of the community, and it's the right thing to do when this is your home, to give back to your home. And we want to give back to Dubuque and to the areas that we serve. We look at our foundation, and it really has just two driving principles. The first one is we want to make the driving principle is we want to make the communities we serve better places to live. And we do that through quality of life donations and through investing in people. And we wanted to make an investment in Patrick, and he's done such a nice job for us. 11 people graduated today, and I tell you, Caprice, we could not be more proud to be a part of this. Really and truly, it's a win-win-win. It's not just a win-win. It's a win-win-win. It's a win for us, certainly. And it's a win for Patrick, certainly, but it's a win for Dubuque too, because when one part of Dubuque gets better, then all of us get better. And we appreciate that. Caprice, thank you so much for stopping me at a Rotary Club meeting and saying, I got something I'd like to talk to you about, because you've been a friend for the last 3.5 years, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate the work that you do and that everybody at the Fountain of Youth does. And for the last time I'll say it, Patrick, thank you for what you're doing. 1 of 300 at Spawn and Rose, and we appreciate you very much. So Caprice, just keep going, man.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you taking the time at the Rotary Club meeting to give me an opportunity to open up a door for other people to have opportunities as well. I thank you for that. It took a lot of courage. It took a lot of hope. It took a lot of optimism to be able to encounter a young man that probably is not the typical person to walk up on you, to give me an opportunity to show you what I am and what I represent and what the Fountain of Youth could do for the world. Yep. So thank you, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome, Caprice.
I'd like to take this time now. And I saw you, Joe, smiling when he had said how we met. That's how a lot of my meetings happen. So I'd like to take this time to recognize our participants. And I'd like to tell a little something about each one of them, because I don't know if anyone knows the connection that I have with my participants is more so, it's not about just a regular program. It's about people's lives. It's about people's lives impacting the world in their own household, outside their household, and also their workplace, or any other program that they join. We want a better people and help them better themselves through a hand-up approach, not a handout. Because some people's purpose on this earth is not to just survive and just make it. Some people's purpose on this earth is to take other people's lives to another level. And they need hope. They need equity. They need opportunities and resources. That's what we provide to them. So I'd like to take this time to acknowledge each one of them and tell you a little blimp of a blurb of who they are. Give me 1 second, waiting on the camera roll. Cause I can do it old school now. I got the certificates in my hand right now. So right now, I like to acknowledge CJ Brokus. CJ Brokus, he has completed phase 1 and phase 2, and he's almost about to finish phase 3. So CJ Brokus would have completed 3 phases this year. And CJ came to me a year ago and he said, "Hey, Caprice, man, I remember, when I was trying to find the program a few years ago when we first met and I wasn't ready, but I'm ready now, man." And I said this to him. I said, "You sure you ready?" He said, "Yeah, I'm sure I'm ready." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna hold you accountable, man. I'm not gonna play games with you." He said, "Man, I'm ready." And here I am acknowledging him completing 3 phases this year. So CJ, man, you did it, man. You amazing, man. It's the beginning of a journey that's gonna last forever. Thank you and congratulations. Next person, Clarence Zeal. Clarence was introduced to me by someone that was close in his life. Clarence is from a different town. And Clarence struggled with trying to find employment in Dubuque. So that was one of the first things we worked on. And Clarence actually had obtained 2 jobs working through the Fountain Youth Program. And although he had to leave suddenly to go back to his own town, Clarence still remains in contact with me. Clarence also, he's still working on some of the things that he worked on in the Fountain Youth to continue his process of change. And one thing I want to say about Clarence is this. Clarence is a person that's always on time. He's always energetic towards reaching a goal. Clarence is just a terrific person. Thank you, Clarence, and congratulations. You'll be hearing from me soon. He completed all 3 phases, as you can see. Shaka, Kaven. Shaka came to me a year ago, and Shaka is one of the people that you all saw us highlighting as a rapper. He's an amazing up-and-coming rap star, or artist, as you could say, but he's also a very intelligent young man. And he's also been up against tremendous odds in life, but he still keep on keeping on. Shaka completed phase 2, and Shaka basically went through insurmountable odds to even reach that particular process, but he did it. He went all the way. And so our program consists of a person completing at least 60 days. So a person don't even have to go all the way to phase 3. But when a person is working on change, they want to keep going. And Shaka is an individual that I have a lot of hopes for that's going to continue in his journey of seeing the best version of himself. Thank you, Shaka, and keep on keeping on. Congratulations. Our next participant that I want to acknowledge is a partnership through NICC. We just recently started it. He was the first participant to join it. And basically, it's an opportunity for an individual that's working through the Opportunity to Buke program or about to go into the Opportunity to Buke program to be able to have a recommendation from another program to say that they're ready because they work on skills such as emotional intelligence. And this young man has a bright future ahead of him. His name is Deshaun Drummond. Deshaun Drummond came to us with optimism of showing the world that he is going to be who he want to be, far as a powerful father to his daughter and also a powerful, productive member into society. Deshaun Drummond is superseding all the odds that's been stacked against him just in life, period. And I thank you, Deshaun, for your courage and also for your commitment and your tenacity to be who you was born to be. Deshaun Drummond, congratulations. Next person is Erin Ellenbach. She is a woman that came to me over a year ago as well. And we went through a lot of difficult tosses and turns. I want to show you guys what I got on my wall. This shows what success really looks like. It's not a straight line. It's not straightforward. It's not systematic. What it is innovative. It's an organic approach for an individual going through a piecemeal process of picking up the pieces if there was things that was broken or torn or wounded in their life. And Erin is an exemplary individual that never gives up, no matter what. And see, the no matter what is the part that I really emphasize. The no matter what is the swervy parts, the ups and the downs and the tosses and the turnarounds. That was actually a song. It means something. Life is difficult, but change is possible. Thank you, Erin, for completing 2 phases of our program. You can keep doing it. Keep going. Don't never stop. Congratulations. Next person is Matthew Flannery. Matthew Flannery came to me a few months ago. And Matthew Flannery came to me in hopes of finding someone to really help him through his life and his situations. Matthew has obtained a lot of confidence in himself. He's obtained an opportunity to be able to see that there is hope in a community that he probably felt was dismal and despair. He completed 1 phase, but he's still with us. He's working on other phases. He's on phase 2 right now as well. But he's also at work because he works at AY McDonald. And that's a career opportunity for him. So when you get a chance to see this, I want to let you know, Matthew, you got this, man. Let's keep doing it. Ain't no giving up. Ain't no turning back. Congratulations. Next person, the star of the day with the other attendees that's on today, Patrick Hendry. Patrick came to me a few months ago, and he's done some amazing things. Patrick, I got to tell his story because this is amazing. So you all know that Patrick actually works at Spahn and Rhodes. But Patrick rides a bicycle to work in the snow, the rain, sleet, rain, sleet, or snow. Literally, his bike chain is froze up and everything during the time when it was real cold outside. And Spahn and Rhodes actually gave him a ride home, and he was like, I can try to do it. They said, no, we're going to take you home, man. That's amazing. Patrick is a Renaissance man. So, you just amaze me every day. You doing things that like surpasses anybody's thought processes. And man, keep doing it, Patrick. You're on top of your stuff. Congratulations for completing phase 1. And also, Patrick is also completing all 3 phases through the partnership with the internship with Spawn and Rose. And upon his completion of the partnership or the internship, Spawn and Rose looks to hopefully, if everything goes the way it's supposed to, hire him for a career opportunity. Thank you. And so, next person. This person right here is on a whole nother scale of doing some things that are amazing. So, Kelsey Lee Bright, she came to us needing help. She actually got a support system that led her also to be connected with the Founding Youth so that we all can work together to help her through her situations. Kelsey is not the person that comes from generational poverty. But there is a thing that things in life, because of difficulty of navigating, could cause if a person don't get on top of certain things immediately, it could slip into situational poverty and eventually generational poverty. And Kelsey needed help. And the Founding Youth reached out to help her because at that particular time in her life, her mindset was all over the place. And we helped her. And we continue to help her because she's in Post Partners in Change. Kelsey also is pregnant. So we're going to have a new member of the Founding Youth family probably next month or in April. So, Kelsey, I know you're watching. Keep doing what you're doing. You're an amazing mom. You're an amazing wife. And you're an amazing person to everybody that encounters you. You got this. Warrior. That's my nickname I gave. She's a warrior. Congratulations. The next person I want to share is a person that has taken me to a different plateau and she didn't even know it. This happened basically just building a relationship and also a new partnership and also a new friendship. And I want to acknowledge Miss Mary Potter Kenyon. She came to the Founding Youth through trying to see what our Community and Change workshop is about, with the Shalom Center as being her employment place. And we met, we talked about it, and she was courageous enough to say, I want to try it. I want to see what it's about so that we probably can help other people learn about the things that you're teaching in the community. I said, absolutely. And so from then, we've gained the opportunity to have the workshop with her on a one-on-one. We do one-on-ones and we do workshops with a group of people as well. During a one-on-one time, we talked about things about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And one of the key things we talked about was white privilege. Now, there's a misconception, I believe, with white privilege. So we all know that white privilege is something that takes place for individuals that may have been born in America and inherited privilege. They may be white, which I believe that's true for everyone, but it's different levels of it as well. But there's also a different responsibility that comes with the word privilege. So if a person is born in America and they're actually white and they have privilege and they see that they have privilege, and they actually can execute that privilege, it's either going to be executed for good or for bad. So that's why we always ask the question, who are you? Thank you, Mary, and congratulations. Next person is Tia Silly. Tia actually came to me a few months ago. And she came to me needing help. Like everybody that comes through the doors of the Founding Youth. Here are the key words. The doors of the Founding Youth. That means that the doors got to stay open so that we can continue to excavate individuals' human potential for greatness. Tia Silly has done some amazing things. Tia Silly is a go-getter. She's a survivor. But Tia Silly also is a human that needs someone to believe in her enough to encourage her to keep trying more and more and more. Because growing up in a system of not having that really around, a person could fall into, well, it is what it is. But Tia reached out and said that it ain't what it is. It could be better. And that's what we're doing with Tia right now. She completed phase 1. Keep going, Tia. You got this. Last but not least, we have the most incredible volunteer, the most dedicated person I've met in many years. This person would not take no for an answer from herself, from the community, from anybody. This person never gives up. This person is none other than Brooklyn Williams. Brooklyn has done some incredible things. Brooklyn has been with us for quite some time, over a year. Brooklyn has completed 3 phases of Partners in Change, and Brooklyn is in phase post-Partners in Change. And so basically Brooklyn is kind of like on phase 5. And that's another part of what the Founding Youth is doing. We got a hand-up approach. So what we do is we begin to wean our participants off of the Founding Youth Partners in Change. Because you just can't just stop meeting with people. They still going through life. And they may have gained some tools along the way, but now they need to sharpen those tools. And what we need to do is continue to encourage them, motivate them, and inspire them to keep doing it. And Brooklyn is an exemplary person, an example for others. Brooklyn rolled up here in a wheelchair for a whole winter. I don't know how they do it. They do it. And also began to have a walker. And after the walker, Brooklyn was walking. That's amazing. That's actually a miracle. So the Founding Youth is creating change. It's, I guess we'll say, through unwritten rules. Thank you, Brooklyn, for all you do and continue to do. And remember, we got you. With that said, congratulations to all of our participants that completed Partners in Change and also Community in Change one-on-one. And we have several other participants that's still active right now in Post Partners in Change, as well as Community in Change and other situations of trying to get employment through different partnerships we have. I thank you all, and I'd like to make some closing statements. The first statement I'd like to say is this: thank our partners. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, NICC. And most importantly, I'd like to also take this time to thank our board members. Our board members, Randy Taylor, Jennifer Kavanaugh, and Jan Powers are joining us today. But we have 15 board members, and I'd like to thank all of you all. They put their lives on the line for this, literally. Because like Joe said, don't nobody get paid to do this. Our board members are volunteers, and they sacrifice their time, which is their most valuable asset in life right now, because no one can get it back. But they think of our participants and the vision of the Founding Youth and the mission as something that's worth sacrificing for. So I thank you all. And I also like to take this time to acknowledge today, which is an opportunity for individuals out there that's now seeing about and hearing about the Founding Youth and seeing the impact that we're having in the community and in people's lives inside their own community. When they go in their household, they take the Founding Youth in the household with them, and they bring it out with them. We have a membership drive that we would like to launch. We're launching a membership drive. We are excited to launch this membership drive of our new change makers. So it's an annual membership. And as a donor, the Founding Youth Program and a change maker, you pour into this community through restoration, prosperity, and healing. Remember, today's change creates a successful tomorrow. And these are the ways that you can contribute to being a change maker, a member of the Fountain Youth through our annual membership drive. We've just launched this today. We've never done this before. This is something that helps us, I guess, pour into the community through you pouring into the Fountain Youth. It takes a village to raise, we ain't gonna just say a child. It takes a village to raise a community. Because in reality, think about this, y'all. Even in this world, when we be born a child, and then the time when we get older, we become a child all over again. That's a startling reality. But just think about it. If someone has parents that's 80, 90 years old, you have to take care of them. So we all are in this together, and we all must help each other. So when you drop a donation into the Fountain Youth annual membership, you are dropping a pebble into an ocean of optimism for the future. I thank you all. Enjoy your weekend. It's 40-something degrees and it feels like 80. But don't wait, you gotta wear your scarf though. Wear your scarf. So I thank you all, and